Jey Uso just won the Men's Royal Rumble and Charlotte Flair just won the Women's Royal Rumble. Can you believe the upset that we just witnessed tonight?
I'm a diehard WWE fan.
We've got a lot to unpack. It has been 30 minutes since the Royal Rumble taping has ended. And there is a lot of emotion in my body right now. Jey Uso coming off with a big upset in the Men's Royal Rumble and Charlotte Flair winning the Women's Royal Rumble as probably people have speculated was going to happen. But let's go through everything that happened in the Royal Rumble. We've seen a whole lot of surprises in the Women's Royal Rumble when it started off. We've seen Jordynne Grace, we've seen Jada Parker, Lash Legend, Roxanne Perez being the Iron Women in the match, going from number 3 all the way to the final 2, and Charlotte Flair ended up taking her out to win the Royal Rumble, and now she's gonna face either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton. I would rather see her face Tiffany Stratton, but either way, you're gonna get a good match at WrestleMania 41 in Vegas, because Charlotte Flair versus Rhea or Tiffany, that's a premium matchup right there. Next, we had the Tag Team Championship match between DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns, 2 out of 3 falls, and that match was insane. Really good moves that happened throughout the course of that 2 out of 3 falls match. And then the Street Profits turning heel, like a more edgier side of themselves by attacking both teams. Well, they attacked the Motor City Machine Guns to give DIY the victory, but then they sent a message to DIY after the match by attacking them with a crutch. And it's going to be really nice to see what they do in the Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania. Third was the very brutal ladder match for the WWE Championship between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. That was my match of the night. There were so many epic spots that happened. Each slam and dive, I thought something was going to happen, like someone was gonna get hurt. And like, it was absolutely crazy. I was on the edge of the couch. You can't see it, but I was watching on the TV, and I almost looked away after that Alabama slam. After that Alabama slam on the ladder, I almost looked away. That was crazy. But yeah, Cody Rhodes ended up getting the victory after slamming Kevin Owens into the ladder like that. I'm pretty worried for Kevin Owens because that looked like a legit injury. It was a very brutal spot. If you do not know what I'm talking about, look up the Alabama slam that Cody Rhodes gave Kevin Owens, and you'll see exactly what spot I am talking about. Rhodes climbed the ladder, got both championships, and won the match. And he went to the table kind of to gloat against Kevin Owens, who was down getting attended to by personnel. And that was a fire angle right there. That was the look of a champion that had to do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? That match definitely gets an A from me. And then there was the Men's Royal Rumble match. Oh my goodness. At first, it was slow. But then it got like way better. I seen Joe Hendry. we've seen a lot of people, but the one that got me the craziest was I Show Speed. Backflip! Oh my God! Akira Tozawa originally came out, but then Carmelo Hayes, fresh off being the first eliminated in the Rumble, he attacked them and like had to be sent to the back. It was like the lightest attack ever. For some reason he couldn't participate, but whatever. He got Triple H telling Speed to go out to the ring, and he was number 7, I believe, number 7 or number 8, and he went out to his World Cup song. If you know, you know. He went out there. He was in it for about 30 seconds. One thing I do want to say though is that I correctly predicted Carmelo Hayes to be number 4 in the Rumble, believe it or not. However, when I said he was going to be the Iron Man.
I think he's gonna be the Iron Man and all this. He's gonna last probably, like, you know, there's always that one wrestler. I think that man is gonna be the first round draft pick, Carmelo Hayes, because Melo don't miss.
I was very mistaken. And then we got to what was the final five: Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, John Cena, Jey Uso, and Logan Paul. This is the final six.
Stupid.
So Seth Rollins was getting eliminated by Roman Reigns, but then CM Punk threw both of them over the top rope, and that initiated a brawl after Logan Paul put CM Punk out of the ring and eliminated him. If we get a triple threat match at WrestleMania, I would not be disappointed one bit, because that is gold. Punk, Rollins, Reigns at WrestleMania is going to feed families. I can't lie to you, it will. Then we had Logan Paul, John Cena, and Jey Uso remaining. Paul gets eliminated, and then it is down to Jey Uso and John Cena. And I'm thinking either way, we've got a treat on our hands. We are either going to get John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, or Jey Uso versus Gunther in a rematch from Saturday night's main event at WrestleMania 41. And that time, Jey's not going to lose. So what happened here was a great sequence of, you think they're gonna get it, but they don't get it. It was actually a crazy sequence because John Cena was gonna give Jey Uso an attitude adjustment into the padded floor to win the match. But then Jey Uso went over the top rope to get back into the ring and push John Cena off the edge of the apron, winning the match in probably the craziest upset Royal Rumble victory I have ever seen. He is pretty over with the crowd. I just did not expect him to go all the way and win. When you have a stacked roster like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Logan Paul, Braun Strowman, Jacob Fatu, etc., that becomes very questionable as to like what you're doing, like when you put someone in that position to win. And I think it's gonna work out perfectly. If Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, I won't be mad at all. I actually want him to get a world title so that by the time a year goes down and he reunites with Jimmy and they go back to becoming a tag team again, adding a former world champion next to Jey Uso's name is kind of like icing on the cake. I think the Women's Rumble was definitely a 10 out of 10. I cannot complain. I actually had predicted Roxanne Perez to make the Final Four, so that was a pretty good thing I did. But everything else, I kind of got wrong because I forgot some things, but it's all good. Charlotte Flair won, which it's fine, just as long as we don't push her to the moon again. And Jey Uso winning the Men's Rumble was pretty good too. I would give that a 10 out of 10 as well, for the way they put things aside. I would like a couple more surprises. I'm gonna actually give it a 9 out of 10. A 9. With that being said, I hope that you have a great rest of the week. I hope that you follow this wrestling page for more content, because we do not only just wrestling, we do baseball, football, other sports miscellaneous throughout the year as they go on. I'm about to do one more wrestling video before we transition over to more baseball for a minute. But thank you guys. Have a good day.